Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another Challengers Cup game. I'm going to be joined today by Mr. Christie.
Hello.
And we're going to be bringing to you guys a game between Quiganas, a lizard team, and the delicious Elves. I believe Wood Elves?
Yeah, they're Wood Elves.
Wood Elves. So this could be a cool one. And thanks, Tomo, for the host, bringing us some viewers for this brilliant day of playoff and Challengers Cup casting. I believe there's something like 12 games going on today, so it's going to be a big one. So we're first here having a look at this lizard team, the Quiganas. And
first thing I know is on here is that Croxagore with diving tackle.
Yeah, a diving tackle Croxagore. So you level your Croxagore first level, you roll a double, and you're like, you know what? Block's too cool for me. We're gonna take diving tackle. I mean it's good.
Against elves, it might do really well.
Yeah, I mean it's -3 to dodge away from that thing. It's pretty hard to get off. But without block, it could be uphilled rather easily.
I'd uphill it if I have block.
Yeah, and also normal tackle could have been useful too, before diving tackle. There's plenty of choices, and that's definitely the interesting standout on the team. I do actually quite love the rest of this team, though. There's 4 dodge Saurus, but importantly, they took the dodge after getting block, so they didn't really stunt their development at all for it.
Yep.
So I think that's pretty cool, and it depends really on how many tackle this elf team is going to have, as to if they can even punch anything on this team. Normally, at least if you do get the assists against a Saurus, you can reliably punch them down with elves, but not going to be easy. In terms of skinks, movement up, useful.
Yeah, but that one's also niggled.
Yep. DT skink that's movement busted. Few injuries on the team. I do like that there's not too much development on the skinks. Definitely a very Saurus heavy build, which is where the strength of the team is.
Yeah, I mean, I play Sentis a lot. I find if they haven't got anything by the 3rd level, just fire them.
Yeah.
They're just not, especially on the skinks, because they'll go get your touchdowns for you. They're not hard to level up.
Yeah, and if everyone notices, at number 2, we've got Rose Tyler. I believe that's one of Miraskadu's old lizards, if I remember correctly. So that's a pretty cool C on the team. Not too much guard. Probably shouldn't matter in this matchup.
Against elves, I don't think so.
I really like the Juggernaut Frenzy Mighty Belosaurus TikTok.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Might also be a market buy. I'm not sure exactly. Doesn't really fit with the rest of the team names. But let's move on to the elves now. So we're gonna jump over to only Rose Tyler. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. So we're gonna move over to Epical One's Delicious Elves. A great name. And there's not many of them.
No, there's more than most elf teams I see. They got 9.
Important to note it that they don't actually have a tree. 2 war dancers, 3 catchers, 4 linemen. A large amount of guard for elves in 2.
He's got a strip ball on both the war dancers, and that's going to do a lot against these
no
lizards.
sure hands on this elf team, on this lizard team. So the war dancers are going to be nightmares. They can get a tree if they want. Yes, there's going to be a large amount of inducements coming out for these elves.
I wouldn't be against actually getting inducing the tree.
Yeah,
they do pretty well against these lizards.
Of loners will put them up to 1530 And I believe the lizards were up in the 1800s. So they will be getting about 300 something petty cash. Not much to supplement it from the bank though, with only 10k left over. It's an interesting amount left over considering that there's no rookies bought on the team. Which says to me that he's got pretty unlucky on his last game of winnings. I don't know how you can end with only 10k in the bank having not bought anything.
Maybe he did buy something. Or no, yeah, he must have only got 10k in winnings. That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I mean, you know, he's here. He's got a decent team. The Movement 9 War Dancer is quite awesome. It's going to be hard for a skink to get away from that thing.
Also, okay, yeah, so I did the math on inducements. He gets a 280.
280? Okay. I mean, that's not the worst amount. It's not great, though. So, I mean, guaranteed a wizard, because you're elves.
Yeah, I've also doing the math. If you get the wizard, you can't get the air tree.
Yeah. I mean, it's either that or he goes for a star player. So there's a couple good star player options available. You've got Jordel Fresh Breeze is like 260-ish. Moranian... No, that's not. That's Pearl. I was thinking Eldril 200. Could be quite useful with all this strip ball around. If you can open a path to the skinks, then you're going to get the ball off them.
Or you'll just you'll end up on the sideline.
Eldril sideliner. Someone's got to fill their bingo squares, right?
Yeah, it's too bad he only has 10k though. If he had 20k, he could get a lot of really nice stuff.
Yeah.
Like Dolphar is not bad with the wizard.
Yep, Dolphar is just a good old utility piece. He already has kick, so it's a little less enticing. Foe the lineman having kick guard. And usually if I ever try to pick up Dolphar, it's because I'm missing kick or something.
That's fair, yeah.
Anyway, so it should be starting soon, so I'm gonna pop us onto starting soon screen until I can get past the spoilers of the menus. So, be right back. Okay, so we're just going to be waiting here for the game to show up on Cabal TV. Any predictions you have for this?
I have a feeling... I think there's going to be some elf BS in this game, and they're going to win this one. Just because they got strip ball on the war dancers, and then the lizards don't really have much to counter that.
Yeah, it should be an interesting one because the lizards could easily Kaz the Wood Elves out of this match. There's not that much dodge on the Wood Elf team. I mean, you have, I guess there's 6, 7 dodge out of the 9, but there's going to be some loners floating around that you can just nail with that Mighty Blow Frenzy guy. And without the tree, that means we're getting 3 squishy players hit on the line blocks rather than just the 2, so the tree definitely used to be a pretty good mitigation of damage for the Wood Elf teams.
That's why you take them on the Wood Elves. Then and I just like True Men.
Yeah, I mean, they're very good in a lot of matchups. They can be a little bit of a liability in some, but...
Well, Elves are used to being down a player, so when the tree just decides to stay in one spot, you're just down a player, and it's kind of normal for them.
Yeah, that is true. Do we have any confirmation on if they're starting soon? Let's see. See if we can find this out. Oh, okay. I have heard from Epical One that the reason his bank is so low is because he had a loner in the previous match that leveled and bought it at the end of the match.
Oh, okay.
So that's cool.
I'd never think of that.
Yeah, I never think of that because buying loners is such a foreign idea to people with naming schemes.
Well, for one, my halflings haven't had loners since like season 2.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And even if I do get loners, I doubt they'll get a level.
Yeah, I mean, Wood Elf loners can definitely level pretty quickly, so it's a thing.
But yeah, I'd buy a leveled loner instead of just buying a fresh one.
Yeah, I mean, a wrestle on a lineman is better than not.
Yeah.
Just trying to confirm with them whether they're starting. So soon we'll be able to get into starting to talk about some of the older games past their 48-hour spoiler windows. Just making sure everyone remembers. Okay, he's just popped out to grab a drink. Okay.
No spoilers, or I'll accidentally kick people from my chat. Trying to get rid of it because I'm not very good at the most of this.
But man, I mean, we've had, so non-spoiler, we've had a pretty sweet playoffs run so far, and there's only more coming, so hope you guys enjoy spending your entire day watching Blood Bowl, because that is definitely possible.
Zara could be good against the lizards.
I always forget that Wood Elves have access to her.
She is strength 4. I believe the lizards had a few tackle though, so the dodge isn't as nice, but she does have block. And if you want, you can just stab skinks. I mean, one good thing about Zara is you could always try and stab someone before you score that touchdown, because you'll never turn over on a stab.
Yep.
Oh, they're in inducements.
Cool. So if they're inducements, that means we'll be starting up. And yeah, so also guys, in 1 hour's time, so that'll probably be while we're still live with this game, note that there are 2 more games starting. Those are going to be, I believe, on Aussie Viking Art and Chabzu's channel. So we got a Challengers Cup game between Zoltan Zords and the Wrath of Nuffle, as well as a playoff game between the Rowdy Rebel Rousers and the Moist Owlets. So if you guys can give them some great views as well, multi-Twitch up, that would be pretty sweet. Okay, Wizard Apo. That's not unexpected.
Yeah, no, that's a safe choice, I'd say.
Yeah, pretty solid safe choice.
Then again, if you get after he gets a wizard, there's not.
Yep. See you
no
later, Robert, and good luck in the game. This is my favorite part of Blood Bowl, just sitting on this screen hitting search until it pops up.
It's up.
Sweet.
Yeah, so lizards get the fame. I'm not sure which side chose to kick.
Well, it looks like the elves are gonna have the ball first.
I'd say the lizards got the coin toss then for that.
I don't know about that. Personally, as any team, I like to play first, but that's just me.
That's fair. But I'd say against like these elves, you kind of let them score first and then get your hits in.
Chose to defend. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally get the choosing to defend against elves. You just get them to score fast. It's a 2-1 grind. You force them to score fast, and then you get more turns to score on your drive, and then remove their players so they can't defend against you next drive.
It's a bit ballsy against a wizard because you could find yourself at 2-0.
Yeah.
This looks like we're going to be placing our guards on the line here to try and get hits onto all these Saurus. So it doesn't look like he's going to be going for a quick score here.
I feel like the tackle war dancer is kind of wasted trying to hit the large Saurus.
Yeah,
I
or
think
it
he'd
could
be-
be going after a skink or something. It
Yeah.
could be just opening it up though with the wrestle and then running through with the tackle. It's tough though.
Yeah,
I mean, the Sauruses are able to place so much blodge on the line.
Yeah, a lot more than they should, to be honest.
I'm interested to why the good blodge Sauruses are on the line as opposed to the just movement 5 blodge one. Seems like a bit of an oversight there.
Yeah, I'd say it is probably an oversight.
I'd probably at least keep the tackle one back so that he doesn't get taken out early. Some quick pows and high rolls could see this lizard in a lot of trouble.
And Low Mine is injured. Oh yeah, bad injury.
Oh,
He's niggled.
that is not how you want to start your game. Oh man.
And now he's, do I keep this guard or do I lose it for the whole game?
There's
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, well, he bought an extra Apo, so
yeah.
I mean, I
Aggressively
guess that's a thing.
Oh, that's weird. On my screen, he's still in the casualty box.
Yeah, that sometimes happens. It's a coding thing. He'll be fine though. He'll come back. It's just a little display bug. Yeah, so that inducement got its worth.
Yep. Okay, yeah, he started with the wrestle. That's, and I hope with Sushi here, he blitzes that movement up skink.
Yeah. Got a niggle. More likely to take him out.
Yeah, on the injury roll, you only need an 8 to remove him.
Now, because that card unfortunately got Kaz, we no longer have 2 dies against both these Sauruses. We are gonna pow this movement skink.
Oh, but didn't break the armor.
Unfortunate.
Now you kind of want to get rid of that. You want to get that guy out of there now.
Yeah. You can get back to the line a bit, but I don't think you can really get him completely safe unless you GFI. Yeah, it was a Thorn Rock Aprog. Thorn Rock 12. Onto the guard catcher. That's actually a really big one. I mean, that guard catcher was in such a good position to help this team.
Yeah. REBBL's doing a lot of work right now.
It is doing a lot of work, but it's gonna be leaving the screen at the front a bit undermanned. Not to mention not getting you a chance to randomly Kazasaurus.
It's getting a knockdown. That's pretty good. Despite having dodged, these stars aren't going to be really dodging much.
The break tackle dodge one could do something, but
oh yeah,
he'll
do
stuck
something.
in there still. So I think the real problem is how many players are we going to be able to nab this Crocs onto?
Yeah,
because this Crocs is a real terror to these elves in terms of dodging. They require a 5+ just to get away from him.
you can get that Crocs next to the Russell lineman and the catcher. That'd tie up 2 of them right there.
Yep. If he does a blitz onto the Blodge lineman in the middle, Crep, then he could potentially put the Croxagore on 3 elves. The Loner, the Wrestle, and the Blodge. No real danger of the elves scoring at all, so you don't really even have to worry about that at the moment. And I don't think this catcher is going to run up into the middle of the field, because that's just asking to be 3-died by the Mighty Blow Frenzy twice.
Okay, I like that position he put the last catcher there, so
stops
can't
the Crocs from just coming around.
Yeah. Crocs won't mark up those 2 guys from behind.
Yep, DT Crocs, Janar. First skill. Yeah, so this is a Challengers Cup match in the first round.
I mean, it is an anti-elf Crocs, but it's also didn't just get that level. So I don't know what he was playing before, but he wasn't planning for this match.
Maybe he just doesn't like elves. That's always a thing that could be true.
Yeah, I agree, Rex Longbone. I do think diving tackle is nice, but not before block.
Crossagore gonna go up and lone mark the movement 9 catcher. The player he thinks is the most likely to be scoring against him. I don't... you could say that more Plovac, but yeah, it needs stand firm and block to not be just half-died. So I'd say stand firm next before break tackle. You have that player, you just don't want it being half-died off of the positions where you want it.
Yeah.
You're going to be going with this Mighty Blow onto the Dancer, trying to find the POW. Get rid of this scary threat.
Fine, he's got Frenzy.
Yep, poor man's tackle, as they call it.
Just don't use that, yeah, don't use Juggernaut there. You don't want to push that War Dancer more.
No, keeping him on the tackle is definitely smart there. Now all the lizards are up based with all these elves, and it looks to be a pretty good position for the lizard team. Very suffocating. You can get half-died from anywhere, more Plovac. There needs to be lots of guard around to not have it be half-died by something. I've been half-dying Beasts of Nurgle my whole career as elves.
My halflings have just half-died everything. A half-die is not the worst odds if you have, like, wrestle to take something down.
Yeah. And if it's not, like, if you have block or wrestle and it's a player that doesn't have block or wrestle, it's almost better than most other options. We'll see dwarves take half-dies a lot, just because they can.
He's moved the ball back to his end zone. I guess he's just trying to keep it safe.
30% failure chance without a reroll. 30% chance of rolling a skull on either dice. And we're going skink hunting again.
Oh, that one breaks.
Yeah, slightly better than a 3+ is the best way to think of a half-die. When a both down is a good result. It's tough. I feel like he needs to get someone in a scoring position. Otherwise, these lizards are just gonna charge this ball down and there's no one back there to protect it. As long as he keeps an eye on this this dancer that has gotten upwards.
Like, set it up so that dancer probably won't get blitzed with a tackle. As long as he feels safe leaving the blodging elf next to the tacklesaurus with dodge and break tackle.
Break tackle can get off him pretty easily.
Yeah, but then he's got to go through another tackle zone to get to the war dancer.
No. You can go around and GFI to hit the dancer.
Oh yeah, but I'm scared of GFIs.
Oh, that makes sense. But you don't play orcs. Those are the
No, but my GFIs are worse than orcs.
Now we're gonna dodge off, roll a 1. This now brings this tackle to be completely free.
Yeah, I didn't like that dodge there.
I mean, it's tough because you also don't want your elves just getting hit. Chooses not to re-roll it and gets another of his guards off the field. So now it's going to be really, really difficult.
Oh, and he sent the tacklesaurus up to go.
Yep, just going to be in a pesky position, you know. Say, you really can't stay back here, so you gotta do something this turn. Not gonna be moving the tackle onto the dancer.
He might be just going in with the frenzy for the...
Go into the frenzy again. Seems reasonable.
He does have Mighty Blow, at least.
Question is, can you get him down? But I think just pushing him 2 squares backwards towards the center line might be enough here.
Or he could make 2... Okay, no, he's doing the frenzy.
I'm not sure I agree with that direction, because he's gonna have to push him closer towards the end zone here. And he easily had the movement to be pushing him backwards. So this is now a scoring threat dancer.
Yeah, he doesn't have any more tackle to put on the ball.
You might be able to get the diving tackle skink around onto him. But then the dancer just blitzes through the diving tackle. Because there's no guard near him. So I'm pretty sure these Wood Elves are going to be just trying to get the ball up to that dancer now. Another KO onto a catcher. Mighty Blow doing a thing.
I feel at some point you have to try and get that catcher off the Croxagore. Or maybe you just hope he doesn't activate it.
Just one die the dance with the skink and
oh, and he is dead!
Kill it.
Oh, there goes the second Apo.
Oh, and it's an
and it's only
MNG,
in
so
this
he's
next
not coming
game.
back. Oh, this game's over. Game's over.
I don't know, there's still elves, and they still have a wizard.
And the skink actually leveled from it.
Oh no! Oh, just a stun.
God, these skinks are heroes.
It's the stunty in them.
And this elf team is just disappearing now.
Yep, we're losing
Already
a lot of
down to
players.
just 6 elves on the pitch, and they're all pretty heavily tied up. We've got tackle, diving tackle on Crep, the only interesting player left that's in this position to really go anywhere. And all this elf team can do is throw the dancer up the left-hand side of the pitch and try to screen him. Yeah. Pretty much has no other plays left. So he pretty much has to roll a 4 on this first dodge.
I mean, at least he's getting back his guard catcher. But,
It's gonna take him a couple turns to score from here, though. So I think
Yeah.
he does need this Blodge lineman to be up there as an actual scoring threat. And then the rest of these 3 elves screening this dancer. Which is definitely possible. The loner has a nice dodge out that can finish a screen. And then the wrestle probably should be able to get out. Yeah, not re-rolling that failed dodge cost him a lot of elves this turn. I agree with Luke. Okay, so Loner Elf gets away. I probably would have moved the ball before doing that because the ball's blitzable anyways.
yeah.
But,
And now you definitely need to get that lineman out there.
I think you go with the
you have
wrestle
to-
first.
Oh. Except that lineman's next to diving tackle.
Yes, tackle, diving tackle, so you need a 4+ here. No, that wasn't the dice though, Aprog.
Or you just blitz and roll a skull on the skink.
You gotta re-roll it. Like, you have
Yeah.
3 re-rolls. If you're not re-rolling this, when are you using them? No?
Nope.
Just
I think
takes
he's
the
being too
skull.
conservative with these rerolls.
When are we using them? Got 3.
Yeah. And these ones don't carry over to overtime, so just use them.
Well, that's another dead elf. Yeah, these 3 elves aren't going anywhere. He needed to have someone up in scoring position this turn. just so that the lizards couldn't just, you know, freely screen this off. Oh, and this POW coming at the right time.
He's alright, though.
He's alright.
Yeah, I think he just has to believe in Blodge now.
That's a tough thing to believe in when there are Tacklesaurus around. But he is faster than them, so...
Yeah, he's not in any of the tackle right now.
He can actually, I think, get fully out of the range of this lizard tackle, because he has 9 movement and the Sauruses only have 6. I think the Croxagore needs to head all the way backwards as far as he can, because otherwise you might not have someone to put onto the Dancer next turn.
Oh, he's not moving this turn.
Actually, Bonehead, so this Dancer could escape. We need to fill in all of the potential leap areas.
Yeah, he's got that diving tackle there.
Yeah, but the diving tackle is easily bypassed right now by a leap to the tackles, the Tacklesaurus zone, and then dodge out. So he needs to make the dodges off of the Tacklesaurus harder. He's putting a nice minefield of tackle zones in the way, though. Certainly something you can do with skinks. I'm just a little scared about this diagonal path he has. And you can do it with a blitz, too, so you can hit that movement skink at the same time. But this is definitely potato central, and you gotta do it.
Yeah, you don't got any more elves.
This is actually a huge gaping hole. This is a huge mistake. One of those skinks needed to be in between the 3 Saurus, forming the triangle. Because right now there's that big gap right in the middle there, that it's just leap, 2+, 2+, blitz onto the skink, get past the loner, and then screen off with the Blodge lineman as well. Yeah.
Oh, and...
Well, when you need leap to work, it's
revolt.
always going to fail, right? Yeah, it's good double fail to leap into a stun Dancer, and that's game.
No death, just a stun. But now lizards are just gonna say, hey, that's a nice ball.
Yeah, that is a nice ball. Mind if I take it? I believe he can, yeah, he can blitz with Mighty Blow onto the one standing elf up there. He can surf the other one. If he puts a skink down in the right spot.
Yeah, I just think the elves were a little too conservative with their rerolls.
Or you just take the block instead of surfing and get the removal anyways. They don't have either, well, they have, I guess, one Dancer still, but like, it's the not as good Dancer, and yeah. They're really gonna need all of the KOs to come back.
No babes, they got the Apo and the Wizard.
Yeah, and they already used both Apos. And we're gonna be fouling the movement Dancer as well, if we can pick this ball up.
We can't pick this ball up.
That's okay, he's stunned. We can foul him next turn.
Yeah, elves aren't gonna do anything this turn.
Well, they probably aren't. I guess they could spite roast that big square of lizards with a fireball.
Maybe take out 2 of the skinks. Just go skink hunting.
The real problem is, like, I guess if you want to win this game, you actually just bolt the Croxagore here. But it's not good. Because that Mighty Blow, Break Tackle, Lodge Guard Saurus at the back, Rose Tyler, is just in a great position to stop any shenanigans with the loner. So you really can't just use your wizard here. You have to save it for the second half. Just accept the fact that you're going to be down 1-0 at the start of the half.
You gotta hope a lot of KOs come back.
I mean, you can try and dodge off this Crocs, pick the ball up and chuck it to this loner. It's gonna get stopped, but it's a thing you can do. Yeah, and that's a diving tackle Croxagore. Rolled a 4. One short of what he needed. Ooh, interesting he's not putting the Croxagore... Oh, there he is. Okay. He sees the play. He puts it on both the elves.
Oh, he was just gonna blitz this elf anyway, since what else is he gonna hit?
I don't know. I don't think the wisdom...
And he's dead.
It's a loner. It doesn't matter, but, like... Can this game get any worse?
It's got a little bit of matter. What's he gonna put on the line next half?
Okay, so Tepfley the 6th is gonna be jumping in here and kicking the out of this dancer. And then I do it before the pickup personally, just because of the chance, but he goes for the pickup first.
Well, now the ball is just completely safe.
Yeah, but the ball was completely safe if you broke armor on the dancer, and I think there were enough assists there with the ball, with the other skink there to actually guarantee the break.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah. And look, the dancers lives to be fouled next turn. I'm not sure I agree with sending other skinks down there. It's not like the lodge lineman's getting away. I'd send maybe the Saurus down there to disentice, but I'd like to keep assists around this dancer. Don't know why he's moving them away from the dancer.
We're gonna get pitch clear in the first half.
I hope we get a pitch clear. It's on my bingo board. I don't think we've had a pitch clear yet, have we?
Oh, we're only gonna get pitch clear if the fouls are good.
Well, I mean, there's always a second half for the pitch clear, right? And the elves are just gonna hit end turn.
Yeah.
Especially with the way he's moved all these lizards away from the foul.
Yeah, so you bring them all back, foul that war dancer.
Yeah. Yeah, you bring them all back. Like, and with no Apo left, this is really scary for the movement dancer. This could be the team.
See, this is now the elf's big plan.
Yeah, now they're gonna
remove all the
like
players
6
with your
lizards
face.
in a row on foul failures. War dancer can't remove skink with block, can remove skink with face. What?
It's a bit of an early score.
Yeah. I guess he's just... That's not good, right? No,
Well,
there's still a movement 9 dancer. Why do you score early? In 1 turn.
Can't they really one turn though? Oh, maybe now that they got some.
Ah, lots of KOs get back up. Unfortunately, the movement catcher stayed out, which means that the 1 turn's not as easy. We still got both guards. No, that was totally a thing I had to fix, Eczema. Audio does that sometimes. I've got a button I can press to fix it. Dodging the bolt, I guess. But
Yeah,
I
maybe.
mean, honestly, if they bolt you and it stays 0-0, is it that really a bad thing?
No, you win the half if they don't score.
Yeah.
You scoring on their drive is just a bonus. The real goal is just stopping them from scoring.
Yeah, I mean, like... I would have thought getting rid of the dancer would be more important than scoring. Because if you get rid of the dancer, the game's over. Yeah, I mean, there's always the chance of more SPP, right?
I guess in theory, he could also try in one turn with that movement 9 skink. If they do get the one turn this turn.
Yep. Yeah, that is true. The one thing I don't like about scoring early, right, is that you're giving the elves extra KO rolls. They had a lot of KOs out.
Yeah.
So by giving them 2 chances at getting KOs back, lowering your odds a little bit. And I would have been totally fine if my opponent used up their wizard to stop it at 0-0 and still only had 1 set of KO rolls with that few players left on the pitch.
That kick's not bad.
Pal's not good enough. That's not good enough either.
Actually, no, it's good enough.
Because he doesn't
He's
have
got dodge on auto.
Oh, did he just make the big mistake? That has to be a huge mistake. Has he fixed it?
I don't know if
No,
I don't think he
hasn't
can do it
fixed
during
it.
this turn.
No. Oh, don't not like this. Not like this. No. Oh, interesting spot.
Oh, the catcher's in range.
Why did we go to the there instead of diagonal to
Yeah,
only
that's
2 tackle zones instead of 3? Makes the catch a lot harder. Is that an
but
intercept?
interception!
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure Saruses have the best interception rates.
Oh man. All planned, yep. Tabzu has it right. He used dodge so that he'd be able to intercept. Okay, so I hope both players learn from that turn, because the pass should have been made first when there was only 1 tackle zone and no intercept chance. And you should also not have dodge on automatic, because it's bad.
Well, I just do it because I have so many players with dodge.
Yeah.
And I don't have to deal with the 1 turns.
I'd hope that you turn it off if someone's trying to 1-turn you.
I just believe in stand firm.
Yeah, but you don't have a stand from halfling in the middle, do you?
No, I got 3 treatment.
Oh yeah, you got 3. Never mind. I forgot that you always get deep root.
See, this is what manual dodge looks like.
Yes. Okay. That's one of those things where I would just pick the push as the Saurus, so that I didn't have to go through manual dodge again.
Yeah, but then what if he accidentally picks the wrong one? You gotta think of that too.
You gotta give them the chance to mess up, I guess.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be a 3-die with a skink?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh.
God. Stop.
Is this the end of the team?
He's already dead. It's the skinks. The skinks. Even the skinks. It's only the skinks, damn it.
That word answer can take a foul though.
Thanks for the 40 bits, Cthulhu Collector. Yeah, I did say the team was looking hollow before the game. Little did I know.
Yeah, now who do you put on the line?
Yeah, we do need a devastational type name for the Challengers Cup. What should we call it? It's hard. There's no easy like way to fit devastational into Challengers Cup.
I mean, I think he just kind of like leaves the elves like this. There's not much he can really do.
Yeah, no, at this point there's not much you can do. I think you just have to hope for blitzes at this point. So I like being as close to the line as possible in this protect formation.
Yeah, run up with the plus movement catcher.
Yeah. You just pretty much have to like rely on blitzes or deep kicks and then splitting the team in half at this point. So I believe G-Man, Lizards, and Ariel. What else? Are they Ariel? I'm not sure. They could be Big O. I can take a look. It might be Big O. No, they're Ariel. Yeah, he's from Division 5F in Ariel.
Yep, there it is. I don't know why I kept looking at the playoff cutoff, the playoff teams.
I mean, this is a terrifying lizard team. Obviously bolstered by the market acquisition of Rose Tyler. Great Saurus, but like all these Saurus are pretty terrifying.
I think the most terrifying one is just that Croxagore. You can't dodge away from him.
You don't really need to, though. I don't think the Croxagore did much in that first half compared to the Sauruses. Sorry, compared to the Skinks. The murder Skinks.
Skinks are the real MVPs of the game.
No, that's not a blitz.
Now, if Terry gets the ball, do you make a quick vanity pass so he just gets that level?
Oh yeah, I mean, you got like all the time in the world, right? There's like 7 elves. Especially if you can remove like 4 of them on this turn, because that's probably about how many are going to get removed. He bought 1. Rose Tyler was definitely a market pickup. The rest of them were all made.
I mean, most teams usually don't have more than like 2 market buys.
Most. There's a few that have more.
Really starts to add up when you're just buying someone else's players and cost.
Oh yeah, no, it's not easy to get the money for it. That's for sure. I think half the markets are pretty healthy and half of them weren't, so until they can fix the half that weren't healthy. Yeah, no damage on the elves this turn.
I think my buys were pretty healthy, but I was only buying halflings. I thought about buying a tree, but then my trees got too good to
No, your
replace.
trees are insane, Mr. Christie. Don't think we're going to be throwing it yet. I think he wants to get rid of a few more elves first. I like not activating the Croxagore there. About the only thing that could have gone wrong for him this turn is if the Croxagore had boneheaded.
Saving that one for later.
Yep. Yeah, who needs diving tackle, right?
Oh, and yeah, he was saving those ones for there.
Who needs diving tackle? That was, yeah. I was a little interested in the choice of direction of that block because you could have gotten an extra hit with the tackle instead here. Yeah.
You might want the tackle free to go after the War Dancer, though.
Yeah.
He's got a nice little line to the War Dancer.
But he's gonna go with Frenzy Mighty Blow instead. 2 hits, poor man's tackle.
I don't know, poor man's tackle hasn't really done anything.
No, it really hasn't. You can push it into a lot of Sauruses, though.
All those hits he's done with poor man's tackle would have actually worked with tackle.
Croxagore is going to activate this time. Wants to stay on the catcher.
See, when you have tackle, you just roll POWs instead.
Yeah, I just gotta roll POWs.
But you roll more POWs when you just have tackle, it's like...
That is a known fact.
It's like you get a skill and you never actually use it. I had a treeman that had break tackle. He never uses break tackle. He just kept rolling 6s.
Okay, so there's a hit on the ball here. Oh, we're going for lots of scores, it looks like. He doesn't want this to end at just 2-0. This movement of the skink to me indicates he wants to make this go as high as he can.
Well, the higher you score, the less likely they can catch up. Like the Elves stealing and scoring once. That's not too bad. The Elves doing that twice, though?
Yeah.
I've always found that lizards kind of fall off mid TV, but then pick up again high TV. Just because early on they have like the strength and the movement to overpower other fresh teams, but then the fresh teams start getting all...
I guess you have to use the wizard now. Like, you're just not winning this game if that skink goes into the end zone.
Yeah.
And I think you'd fireball the DT left side of the cage.
Fireball and hope? That's a lot.
I mean, we were already at that hoping stage a long time ago, so...
Although I've seen some pretty good fireballs before. Like, 4 players dying from one?
No, no wizard.
I think that's a mistake.
I have a feeling that at some point in this game, we're going to see the spite bolt onto Terry, just to kill him.
Even if he goes with a strip ball onto the skink, it's still...
one die with strip ball, I guess. You can
no, it's going to be a half die.
No, because you can leap out.
Oh, yeah.
All the way
You're right.
around. Just a 2-die.
Oh, you just brought guard over. Yeah, we're good. I don't know why. I kept thinking he had to come in from the middle. Oh, he is blitzing.
Another snake. Oh, man.
That's just kicking him while
when it's not your day, it's just not your day.
Now, this tackle is going to take down this guy, or... Okay.
No, he doesn't have block. You can just go Mighty Blow.
Let's say you just get your hits and score.
Foul Dancer again, maybe? Oh, there's a dub skull.
Yeah, just roll double skulls.
Might have been like the first 4 dice he's rolled all game?
Yeah. I guess there's not too much of a threat if he does it, if he 1 and 9's this hit. Or it could make it a 3-die.
Now we're just gonna go in. Oh,
Nope.
we're gonna stall it. Don't really understand stalling at this point because you're up 1-0.
Yeah, it's like I said, being up 2-0 is pretty safe.
I believe Chabzu's gonna have that game with Atomex and Aprog. Yeah, I'd bolt the skink, pick it up with a dancer. Run the catcher back to try and screen it off a bit. Run the other catcher forwards off the diving tackle. And the dodge lineman too.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if you don't bolt the skink, you're gonna lose.
Yeah. Oh man, we left the catcher alone, so now the catcher can just go upfield. Oh, murderous skinks continue to break armor. Well, can we call it from fried skink here?
He has to wizard here.
Oh my god, we didn't,
No.
we didn't do it!
Oh, no, come on!
I had the perfect close-up for the bolt. Oh man.
He had
It
to.
would have killed him. The close-up never lies.
He had to bolt there.
I guess he could go strip ball right now. So you leap to the DT square. It's only a 4+ dodge away with dodge. And then you blitz. Ah, it's scary. At least Frenzy's not close. I guess the first thing you should do before doing any of that is put your movement catcher in scoring position.
Yeah. Hope the crowd throws it near him.
Nice. Okay, we're going for the leap blitz. Leap's good.
All right.
Dive
That's like
attack.
the first good leap he's had all game.
One dodge. Oh, he gets
Oh,
away.
he got the 6.
He gets the strip. Push it into the corner. Push it into the corner.
Into the end zone. I don't know if he knows how
Oh,
the
no.
interaction works.
No.
He doesn't know how the interaction works.
Yeah. Should have pushed it into the corner. It's unfortunate. Well, he can get this ball, and then he can chuck it. Because I believe that is still in range for a long bomb. All he has to do is get off of the Croxagore.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough.
Roll a 6. No, we're just gonna GFI fail with the dancer to get on the ball. Twice?
Oh, no!
I guess for his sake he can't be broken now. So
What he
if
really
the
wants to
skink,
do against the Croc score, though,
if this skink
is he
1 and
wants to
9s,
fail the first dodge.
if this skink 1 and 9s and the Croxagore boneheads, he has a chance. Yeah, get
Dodging out
tackle,
that
sidestep
catcher?
on him. Yep.
You wanted to, like, cause diving tackle to happen, but then succeed. Then he would have been just good. He didn't want to roll a 6 on the first one.
I mean, I totally would have pushed him to the corner. It would have gone into your own hands, I think, off that scatter too, then.
Yeah. It honestly could have just been he didn't know how the interaction worked.
Yeah. The strip ball.
It's not super common.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not common to be pushing someone into the end zone while strip balling them. I mean, I've played with strip ball a lot and I haven't done that ever.
There's all these little things that people just don't realize. Like, a lot of people misuse Juggernaut.
Oh, Juggernaut is like the poster child of that. Oh, yeah, we're just gonna nail the scoring threat. Because, Extreme knows his, REBBL memes. Always puts the scoring threat Rumblebee. Look, is there any reason to not just score on Terry here?
You wanted the full pitch clear.
Or are we fouling the dancer first?
Are we fouling with Terry?
Oh, we're not scoring. We're just gonna be fouling.
Yeah, I think the postman's gonna come in for a GFI foul.
Yeah.
Or not.
No, he is. He just didn't want the ball standing next to him in case it failed. Well, the dancer
Hey,
has
he removed another!
Definitely gotten more send-offs with his face than injuries caused. But this is like he can just bolt and pick this up now, right? Fly it up to the guard lineman. Get a bit of a screen on it. Oh wait for it. Gotta get in here.
His best bolt was honestly last turn.
Oh, he's still got a good one this turn.
Yeah.
No.
No! Use the wizard!
I still understand going with these blitzes because he doesn't have recovery. This player was the recovery. It's a niggled plus movement skink that's gonna level. Like, why do you not want to bolt it? Now, if he scores Slade, it's over. You can't come back from 2-0.
He does not have enough turns or players to get back on that.
No. I mean, technically you can. You just 2-turn and you get a blitz, but still not a winning line.
Now, I found relying on blitz, you don't get the blitz.
Besides, you don't want this game going to overtime. You want to score yourself to tie it and then blitz. Yeah, that dodge is not gonna work.
Yeah,
I don't think it's really nerves at this point, or more than just like playoff tilt because you got dice like hell.
No, it's Challengers Cup nerves.
Challengers nerves there.
Oh, Crocs boneheads.
Oh,
I don't think it really matters.
So he has to score this turn, right? Because there's like 4 elves nearby. So Bolt's super dangerous.
No, we're gonna surf this guy. We're just gonna.
Well, we can still. He's got Juggernaut. He could use.
Oh, he's doing the Juggernaut, and he gets the same thing. I don't know. I'd still be tempted for the SVP
a little
from
scary.
actually pounding
Yeah.
him.
Okay. There we go. GFI off the sideline too because he could have been uphill surfed himself.
If you give me a chance to uphill surf, I'll uphill surf.
Yeah, tears obscuring his vision. Yeah. It's not been a game for him. Oh my god, is this skink not scoring again? And it's in range of an elf too. Do we have to do the close-up cam again? There's a scoring threat. Technically, the elves could score this turn. Actually, wait. Can he get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, technically the elves could score this turn. Like, maybe he wants a Saurus to score, but he hasn't been bringing Saurus near it to potentially hand off. He's literally just been holding on Terry. I don't know. If you want a Saurus to score, he should have been handing off to Saurus as well before this point. He had plenty of opportunity to do it.
You should give him the Crocs the score.
Yeah, it really should
level.
be trying to get the Crocs to score, honestly. Like, the Crocs would be so much better with stand firm here. Ooh, that's gonna be tough for that elf to get there. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah, you can still technically throw. Wait, no. 1, 2. Yeah, yep. You can get actually to a square that I think you can still throw to that lineman with the guard, but I think it's not easy. That makes it easier.
Okay, lightning bolt. No, okay, no lightning bolt.
No lightning bolt. I mean, the lizards are not scoring, so if they continue to not score, the lightning bolt will always be an option, and now he can bring 3 elves nearby. No, you definitely bolt this skink. Like, it's a movement up. It's a stat up skink that has a niggle. You definitely bolt it. Ooh, powed the diving tackle.
KO'd the diving tackle. That's like the first thing that he, yeah, it's like the first removal he got this whole game.
I think you need to tie up.
That was with his face.
It's more like why win 2-0 when you can win, or why win 4-0 when you can win 2-0, because that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to win 2-0 instead of 4-0. Oh, we won another dodge. And that's the last reroll. Okay, got to mark the Crocs as well with the other guy. Crap. And I think you have to get Ammo Lafane out so he's still a scoring threat. Oh, not marking the Crocs. That means Crocs can go mark up Dancer. I guess Crocs on Dancer is not real.
Oh, there's a lightning bolt. Oh, and a turn lightning bolt.
That's just not good. Like, why? It doesn't do anything.
And now he's getting surfed.
Man, Juggernaut's a good skill. Nah, this is an MG.
I don't understand the second half.
No, I don't understand a lot of things about this game, but... $400 IQ play, how to turn down SPP. He could have had 4 touchdowns this game if he had just scored on like turn 10, 11. Don't think the Elves were really stopping him.
Still no score.
I mean, that ball is not safe there, right? Like,
No, that is not a good spot for the ball. That War Dancer can just leap on in.
leap, he can just walk around. It's movement 9. Okay, he goes.
There we go.
Finally.
Well, everyone who was KO'd is back up.
Yep. And now there's only 6 Elves.
Yeah, overall, the Elves didn't really get hurt too much that half. Or that drive.
Not a fan of tackle on the line again. He should be in the back, but I don't know why he keeps hiding Chakax, the movement busted Saurus back there. Not really doing much back there. The ball's going to be on a blodger anyways, right?
Yeah. I guess with no reroll, you try the 1 turn maybe?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually kind of have to at this point. No, you can't. You got 2 turn, get a blitz and score. It's your only chance. You can tie it 2-2 with that. Pretty easily. You're getting it to the dancer and just running up the right-hand side of the pitch. Screening him off. Can this game be any worse against the Elves?
I mean, they could actually all be dead.
Like, every dice that are rolled is just, like, completely screwing them.
Yeah, they got a lot of snakes. Except for that War Dancer getting frenzied, dodge is a fake skill for them.
Okay, well, I guess you just continue with the plan, which is get it to the War Dancer and run up the field.
I mean, this Frenzy guy hasn't been able to knock down the War Dancer. That won't start now, right?
You can get out of range of all the tackle, actually.
Yeah, the only threat's the Frenzy guy.
Frenzy dude, and just don't be on the sideline. It's his only play.
Just hand off to the War Dancer. Leap, run down.
And up to Monster, leap diagonally behind the Rose Tyler. Run down, staying 3 off of the sideline. In Blodge we trust, score. Blitz, run down, pick it up in the the dancer. In Blodge we trust, score. Like, that's his only path to a tie here. It's going to require very, very specific dice, and it's not going to be good, but it's at least a chance.
Alright, that's not the one I thought he'd pick up with.
It doesn't really matter as long as you get it to the dancer, right?
Where are we going with this? What was that? I know that would have failed on the word answer, but what was the plan there?
Don't think there was a plan. But hey, it's more ones.
He's padding that one stat so he can complain about it later that he rolled so many ones.
Oh no, players based by skink. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking, Darby.
He's done for.
Blitz is gonna be...
It's gonna be another skink after he blocks with that skink.
Well, I can't block with that skink. It's only a half tie.
No, the Crocs just knocks this guy down. Or away.
Ooh, scattering the ball. Would have just left the ball there personally. But, I mean, you could just scatter it right to your skink's hands.
I think I'd re-roll this, actually.
Yeah, I mean, what else are you re-rolling this turn?
Yeah. Now you just score next turn. You're all good. He's going 3-0.
Like, what else are you re-rolling, right? I mean, there's 2 turns left. You had 2 re-rolls. Not really making any more blocks. I guess you can make a block with the skink, but...
You gotta make a block with the skink.
No, I think you make a block with the Croxigor so you get the diving tackle walking onto all of those players. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Now there's diving tackle, prehensile tail on all 4 of these players. And you get to hit the guy with the skink too.
Look at that, pal. How bad is this injury gonna be? Oh, it's just a stun.
Just a stun. But it broke the armor and the Crocs didn't, so I mean, we all know where what's up here.
I want those skinks tested for steroids.
Okay, so we're gonna get a 1 die on the skink here. Strip
That's all I needed.
Don't think any of these catchers are in scoring range. I guess the catcher can get there with some 6s.
Where's this ball going?
Oh man. Is that like the most number of catch attempts?
I think that's where all of Extreme's ones went. Was those catches.
See, I would have tried to get the players off this Crocs first, but super hard. Guess you just gotta roll.
I think I agree. I think I agree with that. It's safer in the blodger's hand than on the ground.
Sure. Wait, is it really safe right there in the blodger's hand? I would much think it would be safer for you scoring if it's down the pitch. Not like it matters anyway, because you can't.
He's more likely to get the pickup there than to actually dodge these guys out to pass to.
Yeah, he's just... Oh, there we go. There's the not 6.
Hey, there's that tackle. I don't think he really cared that the Croc's boneheads. He was just rolling one.
Ooh.
Get rid of it.
Using the tackle instead of the frenzy so that you could use your tackle on the ball. Interesting. I guess you still technically can blitz with the other
Nope, we're frenzying with the we're frenzying.
He gets the stumbles again. Every time he's frenzied, he's got stumbles. Ah, finally found
He
something.
rolls a pow.
No.
Now
Pick it up
Terry,
with
just
the-
go pick it up and go.
No, I do it with the 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do pick up in 2 GFIs with the other skink to get to 5 SPP. Terry doesn't really need the SPP now.
No, Terry is like the other MVP of this game.
Can you score the scores this turn though? I don't know if you can.
No.
Yeah, source is out
Actually,
of
you
range.
can.
You can if you hand off.
Nope, Terry's going for it. Oh, I don't know if I'd put the skinks in the actual end zone.
Man, would you just... Are you here just gonna try to chain push, like, your dancer forward so you can serve Terry?
Yes, that's the whole goal now.
Like, that would be my goal. I'd be just trying to chain push the dancer forwards. Does he have enough players? I think he does.
Well, he needs...
You chain push udon noodles 1 square, right? That's all you need.
Yeah, get that half die on Terry. Doesn't matter because it'll just go into the... You don't even need a half die. It's a 1 die. Oh, no, you can't do that now.
Never mind. Because why not? Why not just get more rocks? Hitting your players.
I didn't know it was Rock Day today. Yeah, I guess you'd just make a vanity pass. And there's a 1.
Typical.
Kind of explains this whole game. Oh, but the War Dancer leveled.
Oh yeah, Harry, the War Dancer did level. He didn't get nothing out of the game. Yeah. Well, that was a game.
I was gonna say he rolled a lot of 1s, but he actually rolled more 5s than anything. They were just
but that's
not
on his
on
armor.
anything good. Yeah, they're all on his armor.
Oh my god, 1 for 10 on casualty. That's awful. You know that the Elves are in for a bad time when they have single digits on all their block dice. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the game. I'm gonna send you guys over to Chabzu, who's currently got a playoff game going. And then I'll see everyone back later today at 4 o'clock. So that's in 4.5 hours for yet another playoff game. And Chabs will be joining me for that one. So give Chabzu a sweet time, and hopefully his playoff game is going a little better than this one went for the Elves. Congrats to the Lizards, though, on their good win, and see what they can do further on in the Challengers Cup.
A nice healthy win. They're not going to be at a disadvantage now.
Did that work? Oh, my Twitch is not wanting to raid Chabzu, so just drop his link in the chat and you guys can head over there. For some reason, it doesn't want to let me do it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.
See ya.